Oh, yo, I'm live. Let's go. All right, putting my phone aside. Right now, I'm going to be learning. Let's see, can I make this full screen? Ah, that's so much better. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be distracted by Twitter while I'm on Grok. So I'm using Grok right now. Grok is going to teach me how to learn, wow, about AI, become an expert on AI with AI. Let's go and look at this right here. So I want to look at the latest thing and just say, I'm ready for day one. Give me the day one lesson. And I might as well tweet while I'm doing this. What I think about using Grok is I won't be de-emphasized by Twitter as much. All right, let's see. 2 views on that. That's all. Oh, this is my live stream. That's cool. That is cool. All right. People don't realize how good of a teacher Grok is with proper. Right now, I use Deep Search. It's called Deep Search or Deep Research? Deep Search. I just use Deep Search, set up a 10-day curriculum to become an expert on AI. DM me if you want to see details. All right, let's post that. I want to change this. I'm going to even change the name of this channel from Tutoring with Ernest to something different. I have some ideas. All right. I also want to look at this Andrej Karpathy talk. I want to have a lot of him in the curriculum, but let's see what Grok says to do first. Day one. Okay. For this lesson and AI, give me an exportable list of flashcards. Review this lesson. Let's see if this is in depth enough. With more depth into AI fundamentals. So I'll just read this. We can read this together right now, guys. So what this says is the goal is to grasp foundational AI concepts, historical context, all this. AI is machine intelligence mimicking human tasks like decision-making, pattern recognition, okay? Machine learning is the subset of AI where models learn from data to make predictions or decisions, okay? Deep learning is ML using multi-layered neural networks for complex tasks. I need to understand deep learning better. Artificial narrow intelligence is task specific, like Siri or Netflix recommendations. General intelligence is human-like, versatile intelligence, theoretical, not yet achieved. Beyond super. Okay, this is all very basic. So we get AI coined in 1956 at Dartmouth, the Dartmouth Conference. Neural networks gain traction but face computational limits. Deep learning revolution via GPUs and big data. I want to understand how deep GPUs are critical to AI. I'll ask it that. Okay, let's see the export instructions here. Text editor. We don't want an RTF, we want it as ooh. Why can't I save this as CSV? Maybe I'll just open it in Sheets. So I'm going to set these key terms, get a new Anki deck going. Grr. Okay, it's good that it gives me advice for Anki. So I'm going to open Anki, import file. I need to get this as a CSV. What app can I use on Mac to get a CSV file from this pasted? Maybe I can just export this as a CSV. Nice. Field separator, comma. What else was I supposed to say? Wow, it gave me a lot of stuff with GPUs. I want to change this from deep search. Ooh, is it always deep search? Oh, if it's going off. Delimiter to comma. Question front, answer back, context extra. I'll make it default, existing notes. Field mapping. This is not working. All right, well, I got to try this again. Let's see what they say to do. Thanks, Vlad. Appreciate the good looks. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at AI. After that, I want to get better at just understanding memory and how the brain works, some neuroscience. Between those, I think they'll sort of complement each other and also just be useful for all the other things I want to learn. So I'm sort of taking a step backwards and a step forward here by improving my learning skills by understanding more how AI works. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. Pause. All right, we're back. So it's giving me all these different options. CSV converter, numbers. Okay. Do you even have numbers on this? Open text edit, file new, format, make plain text. Oh, that was the issue maybe. Format, make plain text. Okay. And then I need to paste it after that. And then file, save, ... txt, that's better. I hate how many options it gave me. How do I make it more concise? Here, this is it. Gotta change who I follow on this to get into the AI world. So do that shortly. What I like to do on Twitter is here. I don't need Mark Liu right now. That was indie hacker vibes. No, not unfollow, just there. Okay. I don't need Francesco productivity vibes. Don't need Levels.io. I love Levels.io, but oh, don't unfollow, just unnotify. I like having Pew still for One Piece. I like having Needs Over Toes guy for now. So I'm gonna add Carpathy. And I'm gonna add Andrew Ng. And I'll ask it for other people like that. So this is the CSV. Okay, and then paste your text. Manually format a CSV by adding commas between each value, ensuring each row is a new line. Oh God. I think it is doing that. File save, tasks.csv. Now try putting that into Anki. Add. I don't want to do it like that. Decks. How do I create a new deck? Why does it say create deck? AI. Okay. Import file. I want the, nope, not the colon, the comma. Nice. I don't know why I have all that field mapping. AI Essentials is right. Let's see what it said. Map fields, question, front, answer back, context, extra. Header, question. Image, nothing. Footer, answer. It seems like header, footer, context. Oh, I just want basic, that's the thing, yeah. No, I want basic plus. Close. This is intense. Yeah, Mark Lewin Levels.io RIP. Oh yeah, I got some cool comments in the chat. Oh yeah, you'll love graph rags once you get there. Knowledge graph based databases mimic neurology much closer than plain vector storages. I'm gonna just copy that comment and try to make sense of it. This is where I want like Grok to explain everything. Grok, I'm already having issues with the context and it not remembering. Like it's trying to, 2 messages after I asked it to give these flashcards, it's trying to think that I want to copy just random generic to-dos. Stream's going great. I'm good. Thanks, Lisa Jean. I'm just setting up my Anki flashcards for this first day. I'm a little bit slow because I'm already 15 minutes into this stream and I haven't gotten into the bulk of the lesson. But I want to make sure I do this right. importing the CSV into Anki. What note type should it be? Hear my daughter in the background. She's awesome. Do I stream games? I actually have a Switch 2 right next to me on my desk. I only use that as a reward after I finished work. I just find myself happier, more fulfilled if I do things like this, learning, rather than just gaming. I love gaming though. But I streamed Mario Kart once. I want to stream Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I've beaten almost every Zelda game 100%. Those are two exceptions. I haven't gotten all the Korok seeds and done some of the other final endgame things, but I want to play the Switch 2 version and see how that goes. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'll stream some other games. Favorite Zelda of all time? Oh man, underrated. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom probably. I know that's kind of unpopular to say these days, but it's the best Zelda game. Besides that, some sentimental favorites are Ocarina of Time. I played that when I was young. Ocarina of Time's amazing. I've beaten that game several times. 100%ed it on my last playthrough, which I hadn't done before. I really like Wind Waker. Wind Waker's amazing. Breath of the Wild's amazing. I'm already forgetting what it's called, but that one for the Nintendo 3DS is incredible and underrated. The one that's like A Link to the Past. Is it A Link Between Worlds? Yeah, A Link Between Worlds is incredible. Cool. Vlad, you think I should try Gemini Pro? Curious about that. Can I add a field? Why is this the default though? Oh, if unmapped or you want okay. Tools, manage note types, basic, fields. Okay. Tools, oof. Okay, I gotta redo this. Tools, manage note types, basic, fields. Aha, add. This is gonna be context. Bam. Okay, that's fine. Save. Boom. AI Essentials, import file, flashcard CSV, comma. Then this is basic. Nice. Yeah, I got it. Okay, import. Cool. Cool. What is artificial intelligence? How does it differ from human intelligence? Cool. All right, this is helpful now. So let me go back to day one. Way the heck up here. It's always so annoying doing all the scrolling on these things. Nova Winslow, what is your fave game? Why are there all these random people on Twitch asking my favorite game? This isn't a gaming channel. Favorite game of all time. From my childhood, there's Mario 64, goated, or Ocarina of Time for the story, or Tears of the Kingdom for the gameplay. Yeah, I don't care about yeah, I need to get a custom logo banner. I'll do all that at some point. Yeah, send me ideas, Lisa. I'm more responsive on X or on YouTube or TikTok, so check me out there. I'm gonna get on with this stream though. Need to learn AI with AI. Okay, so this is all very basic stuff. Use AI to rank daily tasks based on urgency, energy levels, and goals, saving time, reducing stress. Okay. LLMs power chatbots, writing tools and automation, generative AI. Learning objectives, understand these, understand these, understand this. This all stinks, honestly. This is not a very good curriculum. Why is it not that smart? Am I the smartest one? No, smartest, it says. Okay, conceptually design an AI system to prioritize your daily tasks. Inputs would be the task lists. Process is the AI ranks tasks using a scoring system, urgency, effort, energy alignment. Outputs a ranked to-do list with suggested time slots. This is very much up my alley. Yeah, there's a Discord. I'm not good with Discord, but I did create a Discord for my channel. I don't think anyone's joined it. There's a link to it in my YouTube videos. It's always Discord always getting updates and stuff. It's kind of annoying to me. So join my Discord. You can message me there. I don't know how to do the chat. I'll get a Discord join link for anyone who wants to join the Discord. Actually, that was one of the early channel optimization things that I kind of gave up on. Here I am. Learn anything with AI. I have the streamer bot. I did some stuff here. So how do I invite people? Invite people. That seems like the right button. Copy. Okay, I'm going to post this in the chat. Boom, boom. All right, should be in the chat. Holy cow, how do I have 32 people watching now? 31 people on X. Dang. It's all-time high in streamer concurrent viewers. Is my X just popping off for my last post when I talk about Grok? Nope. Just a bunch of people watching. That's cool. All right. Don't need that spreadsheet. I should have bought this a while ago. I wonder if it's been taken, but an Eisenhower box AI tool. Eisenhower.ai. Is that taken? Yeah. That's fine. I recently sold a .ai domain for actually like $5,380 or something. It was $5,500. Then there were some transfer fees, but I like buying random web domains when I get them. I bought it for, you know, the minimum price years ago. Diffuse.ai. Should have bought more. So post a concise summary of AI's evolution and your task prioritization idea. I'm going to look for this right here. History of AI, Tableau, YouTube. These don't seem very good. It's all from Tableau. Yikes. Okay, got this exportable list. Additional depth flashcards. I'm going to go to the Google AI Studio link that Vlad posted above. I paid for a free trial of Google's AI Studio thing. I have some cool ideas, I think, for this, but got a request on Discord. Mark is red. Special offer for your YouTube channel. What does that even mean? Marked as red. It's red. For you. All right. Join the Discord, though. That's the way to actually get in here. Oh, what up? We have some people. I'm just pulling up your messages here. Okay. So, I haven't really gotten into Google AI Studio. I want to try that out though, but I was thinking that this one would be best to do on Grok since I want this to be on X. Okay, GPUs. Millions of matrix operations, multiplication. So I did learn linear algebra recently. He keeps talking about layers. Let me catch up on all of these. So I did the Anki stuff. Okay, this is way too verbose. Okay, I like that it's giving me quizzes. Why are GPUs critical to AI? AI models, especially deep neural networks, involve millions of matrix operations. Training a large language model like GPT-4, billions of parameters across layers. GPU cluster can process these updates in parallel, reducing training time from years on CPUs to weeks. Okay. GPU is a kitchen with thousands of chefs working, so it's, you know, that makes some sense. I need to understand like what a GPU actually is though. Okay, I go to my channel here. All right. So let's see. Do I want to know how to grow a Twitch account? I'm getting a lot of people wanting to help me grow my Twitch account. I've never had people on Twitch. Yeah, I want people on Twitch. My goal for people on Twitch is to get you off of Twitch. There are better things you can do that are more fulfilling in your life than being on Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. I'm not trying to be harsh or, you know, judgmental, but don't go on Twitch. Don't go on TikTok. I'm not going to reply to you right now, Lisa Jean. Thanks, though. I don't know how to even view your message on Discord. Direct messages, is that it? Oh, okay, here. Cool. I appreciate all the messages, but join my chat if you want to message me. I'm not going to respond to DMs on Discord. So, training a large language model involves updating billions of parameters across layers. Yep. So I need to understand what the heck this means. You're going to see this now. I should bookmark this chat. It's all about training. Modern AI models, transformers, and diffusion models have billions of parameters and require vast computational resources. GPU clusters, often in cloud platforms like AWS or Google Cloud, scale to meet these demands. DALL-E's image generation. Wow, this is way... These metaphors are kind of basic. Supporting inference. I need to look at these things that it gave me for Anki too. Browse. These are stupid questions. Yes, this is not working well. GPUs provide the horsepower needed to run process models. The local GPU is your personal workshop. Yeah. So I understand the idea of running in parallel. And I'm getting some kind of slight spam messages. I'm gonna have to do something about. What do I do this? How do I do that? One Piece lover. All right. So let's see. Local AI deployment. One Piece lover, you should get off the internet for a week. See how that affects your life. It'll be hard. Okay, but probably positive. So these responses are way too long. This is honestly unusable. What happens if I start a new chat? Is it always on deep search? Okay, let's see what the heck this is all about. So, honestly, it's way too wordy. This is what happened with me last time. I was encouraged by Grok at the beginning, and then it got too wordy. I'm going to go back to chat. And I'm going to go to 10-day AI learning plan. With a quiz. All right. I don't understand why I have so many more viewers on the stream. It's interesting. 7 on YouTube, 32 on X, 1 on Twitch. It's cool. If you're here, say what's up. Glad to have you here. New messages. What's up? What's up, Mason? Tell me what dragged you to this corner of the internet. How'd you end up here watching my live stream trying to learn AI with AI? Let's look at this. Which of the following best defines deep learning? Rules-based programming, training on symbolic. It's the multi-layered neural networks. I just don't know what multi-layered means. Hypothetical. ChatGPT respond to your prompt. I assume is this. Yeah, learning to speak is more complicated. What major AI breakthrough happened in 2012? Oof. Let me see what it says. AlexNet wins ImageNet. Deep learning explosion. What the heck is that? This metaphor thing isn't working that well. Why is AGI considered dangerous or controversial? I'm not going to do that kind of crap. I don't need to be lectured about basic elementary AI theoretical things there. I assume it's GPT-1, but AI is... Let me see my actual to-do list. I have so many things, geez. This is not encouraging so far. Why is Mason trolling too? All right. This is really way too basic. Get much more... I want to do that. I'm going to answer the questions on the quiz right now. Number 1, deep learning is about a multi-layered neural network, but please explain what that means. Both a neural network and for it to be multi-layered. What does that mean? Number 2, ANI would be ChatGPT responding to your prompt. It's a narrow intelligence. Number 3, a major AI breakthrough was, I assume, GPT-1. The number 4, the difference between AI and ML. ML is about reinforcement learning, meaning that you have to tell a machine whether something is, good or bad, basically. Whereas AI is about simulating human intelligence, human actions, human habits, human decisions. And A goes with C, or A goes with 3, B goes with 2, and 3 goes with A. Didn't really explain that well. A goes with 3. B goes with 2. And I goes with C. All right, let's see how that goes. Grade me. Yeah, I am seeking mastery. Let's ask Grok. Be much more concise in your responses. $39, I'm cruising. So a neural network is a bunch of nodes where each node takes weighted inputs, applies an activation function, and sends its output forward. An input layer, which are raw features, one or more hidden layers where patterns are learned, and an output layer. Wow, okay, I'm starting to see the linear algebra connection. Interesting. Oh, AlexNet. Convolutional neural networks. Help me understand weighted inputs and activation functions like ReLU. AI is the goal. ML is the method. Learn patterns from data. Reinforcement learning is just one ML type. So it's ML is learning patterns from data. Help me understand reinforcement learning versus supervised versus unsupervised are labels. AI refers to any method that enables machines to perform tasks associated with human intelligence. ML is a subset of AI where machines improve their performance by learning patterns from data. What did I get wrong in Q3? Oh, yeah. Okay, convolutional neural network. Instead of looking at the entire image, it uses a small filter to slide across the image and detect local features like edges or textures. Okay, that makes sense. It's more efficient and focused than a fully connected network. You only look at local patterns. Convolutional layers are the edges, corners, and textures. Okay. See, these are the key terms I should be getting. A neuron in a neural network receives inputs, multiplies each by a weight, adds them up, then runs the sum through an activation function. Okay. It's a rectified linear unit. Zeroes out negative values and it keeps positive ones. Okay. Interesting. What are labels in ML? A label is the correct answer attached to a training example. An email marked as spam, label is spam. So it's the correct answer. Aha, so there's a long-term reward. This is about finding structure in data. Okay. ReLU does to a negative number, it makes it 0 to make the math simpler. I don't fully understand that, so it'll help clarify more about ReLU. The learning type that uses only data, no labels, is unsupervised. It helps make sense of data, find patterns, find structure. The difference between weights and activation functions: weights are the multipliers for each data input, whereas an activation function, I need to understand that better. It compiles all that, but give me some like real world examples. Ideally, I want you to guide me through, help me sort of just with very simple math, go through my own AI process of dealing with inputs and everything. And in CNNs, we slide small filters over the image to help it be more efficient, basically. In fact, why would you ever even try to look at all the pixels at once? It seems obvious that you would use that. What were people using before CNNs? see how this goes. All right, let's see how Grok is doing. Don't give me any stuff to share on X, and don't use metaphors unless they're truly insightful. Okay, well, this is giving me some of the same stuff. This is good. So we have two features. Weights are like importance sliders. I should take notes somehow. I'll do that. So this is about figuring out how tired you are. Hours of sleep. The bias. Okay, so it's x1 dot w2 plus b this equals 0, this equals 0.8. Okay, activation functions. Interesting. Okay. This is actually starting to get good. This is good. Take this input. What these inputs mean in terms of real world things for your example. Now I want to go help me find other AI luminaries to learn from, like Andre Karpathy and Andrew Ng. Grok should be good at that, hopefully. What's up, nobody? Nobody does it better. Let's see. This was way better than whatever the heck their crap was. I need to understand what all these things are. What's NLP? I'm just gonna get a list of key terms. NLP. What were some other good ones? I see. So this is all of this. Okay. Is it true that AI make people dumber? Yeah, some people. Overall, TBC, I'm very concerned about the effect it has on education. We need to change the whole education system. You know, if you've read the Foundation trilogy by Isaac Asimov, that I think sort of describes what the goal of education becomes. Like, we need to preserve expertise without relying on AI. At the same time, you'll see right now is I'm using AI to learn a bunch of stuff. Now, I have to sort of question a lot of what it says. It's not entirely reliable, and it requires some good tricks and learning hacks. But yeah, I would say AI has the potential to make a lot of people exponentially smarter, practically, and a lot of people exponentially dumber. It depends on how you use it and what sort of societal norms and how the education system adapts to it. That's the biggest thing. The educational system has to be more or less overhauled with AI. So let's see. Be trained. Show how it would be trained. Okay. Oof, Jan LeCun. I understand what back propagation is. Okay, so I can get just adding some more terms. NLP, deep learning, CNN, machine learning, AI. Forgot to update your stream. Oh, I'm still on Mario Kart World. That's why people are asking if I play games. Whoops. I'll go do that right now. I am really lazy at updating Twitch. I actually don't need Twitch on my site blocker. I never go for that. Go to that.
Stay with that. Stay with that. There you go.
That's why I got people joining. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. How do I change this? Settings. Stream. That doesn't seem like it. Home. Manage stream. All right. Still on Mario Kart World. Edit stream info. Yeah. AI. Is vibe coding a thing? Education? Just not going to have a category done. Thanks for that, Lizzie. I played Mario Kart World once on a stream. I'm hitting the fatigue level on this stream, guys. I'm going to wrap it up right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Encouraging start to this. I've got a lot more to do. Maybe I'll just quickly finish getting all of these key terms down. So label, supervised, reinforcement, unsupervised. What most distracts you during study? Your comments, nobody. Nah, the internet. That's why I set up all these guardrails for myself. I made this extension that if I just instinctively go, I type S and I go to sports.yahoo.com all the time, but it'll stop me. I have to actually type in this. And, if I try to copy paste this in, nope, no copy pasting. So I set up guardrails for myself. I often think about premeditatio malorum, which is just premeditating bad things that could happen. If you're trying to get something done, think about what'll prevent you from doing that and change your environment so that you don't have to encounter that. You don't even have to come to a decision. So, I do want to see the baseball scores though. All right. Let me get the rest of these here. Supervised learning. I should pull these. Learning. Weights. And then what was the other thing called? Activation function. Neural network. This was not till day 3, so it's good that I got a little bit of a jump on it.